We have reached the finale. A Convocation of Spirits, Acoustic. Hopefully they can redeem themselves. It's better than the fucking original. What up, Metal Mike? Sorry, man, I don't think I recognize who you are, but welcome back. I like that there's no lyrics. It adds more depth to this track. Mike from Instagram. I'll have to look you up. I talk to so many fucking people on a daily basis now, man. My bad. Oh, okay. Yeah, the guy that said he was the guitarist of that one band that I didn't like, that had horrible production, from Instagram. Yeah. I remember that. It was your old band, right? How you doing, brother? trying to finish my fucking single, dude. It's taking me a while, but I'm trying to finish it. Me and Perspective wanted to sound amazing, so we won't settle for less. We're making sure we get every nook and cranny correct. I like this a lot better than the first, like the original. I'm a little bit drunk, sorry guys. Alright. Really, really good. It's a decent album, you know. It's gonna take me a couple more listens for me to actually get into this album, but as a whole, it's decent. Let's jump into this review. I knew that Amiensus said he's gonna skip this album because he thinks I won't like it. We all know what happened with Devin Townsend Ghost. So, yeah, that was like the last Devin Townsend album we did. And I don't know if we're going to go back to Devin Townsend, but who knows, we might. Who fucking knows? But that album didn't go over too well with me. So, but I've been starting to listen to it. I feel like this is going to be a grower. This is going to be a grower album like Devin Townsend Ghost was for me. But let's just jump into this. Pause picks. Favorite tracks. I'm probably going to have to say my favorite track on this album. I'm probably going to have to go with Divinity. I love this track. I love the harmonization of vocals. I love the chord progression in this, the violin, everything about this track is amazing. And that's definitely my favorite on the album, for sure. I really liked Beneath the Waves, but I can't put it as my second. My second is going to A Convocation of Spirits. The original. The original, yes. The original was... you know, the acoustic one was good, but it needed lyrics. I don't understand why you guys didn't put lyrics in that. It should have had lyrics, but the original was better, so I'm going to pick the original for sure. And my third favorite, Beneath the Waves. Just kind of a nice opener to make you realize that this is not the same Amiensus you knew in the last album. It's very shoegazy, it's very black gaze, and it's very black metal, very symphonic. Very melodic track compared to what we got in the first two albums. It sounds like completely something different. So I'm going to give it the Beneath the Waves. Album MVP. I'm pretty sure we gave James Benson album MVP on the last one. So I'm sorry, James. I can't keep on giving you album MVP. Let's check it. Okay, so I gave it to Alec Rosa on Ascension. Joe Waller was the one on that one. So who is the drummer? Chris Piet is getting album MVP. I really like this a lot. I love his drumming in this album. It's very, very progressive. It's very, very technical. And I really think that he deserves an MVP. Maybe James will get MVP on the next album. But until then, Chris is getting it for now. Alright. James is like, damn, boss, look at how fucking hard do I have to work to get MVP? I know he's gonna watch this, he's gonna leave a comment, he's gonna be like, damn it, boss, what do I fucking have to do to get MVP on your fucking review? Similarities. I probably have to say Alcest would be a similarity for this album. That people would love Alcest if they listen to this. A lot of Alcest fans would love this album, I think. Just my personal opinion from listening to some Alcest, music, and I got kind of the gist of it with Alcest, and I hope like in the future we get to discover more Alcest, because I would love to jump into their discographies. Sorry guys, I'm fucking out of it today. We're probably gonna have to go with the second one being Amorphous. Yep, Amorphous. There's a lot more acoustic vibes in this whole album compared to the last one. The last one really didn't have that many acoustic vibes, but there's more acoustic vibes in this album than there was in the last one. I feel like they could have made a whole acoustic album for this album. I think they made the return to Emperor vocals, so we're gonna go ahead and leave Emperor on the similarities. It really does sound like it's on the vocals again. It doesn't really sound like Sugar Off anymore. The last album sounded like Sugar Off. This sounds like Isan. You know, it has the violins, so we'll go ahead and give it to Winter Horde again. I think Winter Horde is definitely a similarity of this. And then finally, our final, probably Water Run. Yeah, probably Water Run. A lot of instruments are being used in this album. And Water Run loves to use a lot of instruments. So we'll go ahead and give it to Water Run. Genre. This is a very, very ambient album. Compared to the last one, the last two, it's an ambient album. I think that's the biggest genre of this album. It reminds me of Devin Townsend Ghost. That's probably would be the biggest similarity as far as, you know, sound with this album, with the ambience. So definitely ambient. It's still black metal, so we'll go ahead and give it to black metal. It has melodic still in here. It's very proggy. And finally, I'm gonna give the last one to shoegaze. It has shoegaze vibes in it. Like, I didn't think I was gonna get shoegaze in this album, but we got shoegaze, which is really cool. So let's jump into our implication. The implication. Like I said in the album review, I think that this album was about conjuring spirits or conjuring something. ABREACTION. What the fuck is ABREACTION? It's the expression and consequent release of previous repressed emotion achieved through reliving the experience that caused it, typically known through hypnosis. Okay, so the album explains something going through hypnosis, kind of? I guess someone that's drowning in their own thoughts, I guess you could say. Kind of just, it has an astral projection vibe, just like Ghost. Astral projection, definitely kind of feeling. Euphoria. Euphoria is basically dying, but you're still alive. Implications are so fucking hard sometimes. It's a feeling or a state of intense excitement and happiness. So you can die from euphoria. It's a euphoria roller coaster. It just keeps on going around and 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 around until your brain just shuts off. It is proven. I feel like this is something to do with hypnosis and stuff like that through repressed emotions. It deals with the psyche, and I love psychology stuff. So Sigmund Freud is a fucking genius. My rating. It's gonna get a little bit lower on the scale here. Give me 1 second. I need to look at some stuff. So the last album that I did was Ascension, and I got an over 9,000 out of 10, my highest rating. The first album was a 9.42 out of 10, and that has now jumped up to a 9.5 out of 10. But you won't get to know that until I do an album recap. But it might go even higher. This album is not as good. So I'm going to give this an 8.87 out of 10. It's fairly good. Actually, no, I'm not going to give this an 8.87. I dislike 2 tracks on this album. Just kind of put me asleep. Actually, 3 tracks put me asleep. To the Edge of Life, Cold Viscera, All That Is Unknown put me asleep. All these tracks just really didn't have that wow factor in them. So I'm going to have to give these guys an 8 out of 10. Because they did have 2 fade outs. One of the fade outs I can forgive them for, but the one that they did there, no, you don't do that. Especially on my reviews. But James, you know I love you, brother. Thank you so much for your support, guys, for watching this whole thing. And I will see you at the next Amiensus or Black Metal or whatever the fuck reaction you come to. Peace. Oh, fuck, I forgot. The next album review will be an EP review, correct? Is it the EP? It is the EP of Seven Spires, Cabaret of Dreams, their very first EP, and we'll be taking a look at it next weekend on Friday. And don't forget, next Saturday is another live request stream, so definitely fucking come. Stop being a loser. Come to the live request streams. Get your shit heard on the channel for free.